What if you could subtly influence people, make better decisions, and build stronger relationships just by using a few simple tricks of the mind? The truth is, human behavior is more predictable than it seems. We all have patterns, and when you understand how those patterns work, you can start to guide conversations, increase your confidence, and even shift how others react to you. In this video by ThinkWise, we'll explore 15 psychological tricks that are so simple, they feel like magic. But the best part? They actually work every single time. 1. When you want someone to focus on something, whether it's your idea, your product, or your opinion, pause slightly and gently point at it or gesture toward it. This trick directs attention without saying a word. The pause adds weight. The motion adds focus. It makes what you say feel more important. Politicians, speakers, and smart salespeople use this all the time. Try it during your next conversation. You'll instantly notice more eyes and minds locked in. 2. Everyone loves hearing their own name. It makes us feel seen, important, and connected. Using someone's name once or twice early in a conversation builds trust fast. But if you overdo it, it starts to feel fake. The trick is balance. Use their name when making a point, giving appreciation, or asking a thoughtful question. Their ears will perk up and their attention will sharpen. 3. Want someone to agree with you? Start by getting them to say yes to small, obvious things. This is called the yes ladder. It builds mental momentum. Their brain gets into a rhythm of agreeing, so when you make a bigger ask, it feels natural to say yes again. It's a simple trick, but it works everywhere, from job interviews to sales, even casual conversations. 4. People feel more invested in something if they feel like they thought of it. So when you're trying to influence someone, especially at work, plant the idea gently, then give them space to make it their own. If they run with it and believe it's partly theirs, they'll defend it, support it, and act on it. It's not manipulation, it's collaboration with a smart twist. 5. This one feels strange but works beautifully. When you're about to say your most powerful line, briefly look away, then say it. It creates a moment of pause, making the words feel more thoughtful and raw. Afterward, look back and let the silence hold. This rhythm changes the energy. It makes people lean in, not just hear you, but feel what you're saying. 6. Ask someone a question and stay silent. Most people rush to fill the gap, but when you stay quiet after asking, it creates a little pressure. The other person feels the need to speak more and often reveals more than they plan to. This is especially powerful in negotiations, interviews, or serious talks. The silence doesn't make things awkward. It makes them real. People open up because your stillness creates space, and in that space, the truth slips out. It sounds backward, but asking someone for a tiny favor can actually make them like you more. This is called the Ben Franklin effect. When someone helps you, lends a pen, answers a question, gives quick advice, their brain rewrites the story. I helped this person, so I must like them. It builds trust. It creates a subtle bond. Don't ask for big help, just enough to get the mind to engage in your favor. 8. People feel more connected to others who look and move like them. By subtly mirroring someone's posture, tone, or energy, you create unspoken harmony. If they lean in, you lean a little. If they nod, you nod. Don't copy everything, just a few natural gestures. This signals safety, comfort, and trust. Their brain says, "You're like me. I like that." This trick is often used in sales and therapy, but it works in everyday conversations too. 9. First impressions matter, but how you make one doesn't need to be complicated. When you first meet someone, glance at their shoes for a split second, then look them in the eyes and give a soft smile. That short moment of scanning creates the sense that you've noticed them completely. It makes you seem warm and observant. Most people just stare or avoid eye contact. This simple shift makes you feel grounded, present, and confident. Instead of asking, "Do you want to go out?" say, "Would you prefer coffee or a walk?" Giving options instead of a yes-no question gives the other person a sense of control. Their brain feels more involved and more comfortable saying yes. This works in casual talks, parenting, dating, and leadership. Choice makes people feel respected, and when people feel respected, they respond better because they don't feel pushed. When someone's upset, nervous, or defensive, don't ignore it. Name it gently. Say, "You seem frustrated," or "That sounds stressful." The brain loves being understood. This trick is used in high-stakes negotiation and crisis talks for a reason. When you label an emotion, the other person's brain calms down. It shifts from fight or flight to logic. They feel seen, and suddenly the energy softens. Try it. You'll be shocked how quickly tension fades. Research shows that when you add "because" to a request, people are far more likely to agree, even if the reason is weak. For example, "Can I go ahead of you in line because I'm in a rush?" gets more yeses than just asking without a reason. The word "because" triggers a reflex in the brain that says, "Oh, there's a reason. Okay." It's a psychological shortcut. Use it respectfully, and you'll see how often it works. 13. This is a powerful trick that makes people feel heard and encourages them to keep talking. If someone says, "It's been a really rough week," you say, "A rough week? That small echo signals deep listening. It invites them to explain. People open up when they feel truly listened to. You're not adding anything new, you're simply reflecting, but it makes a huge impact. Try it in your next conversation and watch what happens. 14. This one is incredibly simple. Nod as you speak, especially when making a point or asking a question. Nodding triggers a mirroring effect. The other person is more likely to nod too and agree with you. It works even in debates or disagreements. Nodding suggests confidence, calm, and openness. Just don't overdo it. A slow, gentle nod while talking makes your words more persuasive without feeling pushy. 15. People don't remember the whole conversation. They remember the last impression. Whether it's a meeting, a call, or just a chat, try to end with something positive. A kind word, a short compliment, a friendly laugh. This trick is based on the peak end rule. Our brain remembers the emotional high point and the ending. So even if the talk had awkward moments, a warm finish makes people feel good, and they'll associate that good feeling with you. These tricks work because they don't fight human nature. They flow with it. People want to be seen. They want to feel in control. They want to be heard, understood, and respected. When you use these tools, you're not manipulating. You're speaking the mind's natural language. And over time, these tiny shifts lead to stronger relationships, clearer communication, and more influence in your everyday life.